Hey, what's going on? I am apologizing to all y'all because I haven't been putting out as much content as I need to be. I am home for a few days from another grindstone deployment. I'm just getting back home from teaching jujitsu and boxing, and uh, I am uh, not overwhelmed or anything. It's just trying to prioritize everything that I need to do, whether it's family stuff or editing for Bear Independent, editing for the Blue Collar President, editing and posting for Grindstone Ministries. There's always so much going on. As you can see, my desk is a mess. I just threw everything up here from editing and all that stuff. And we have chickens we have chickens again, and our dogs came home earlier today. Let's see if they're still outside or if they ran off on the mountain. Let's see. Who's here? My Milk Dud. Milk Dud's here. Oh, spot everybody is here. Hey, Shy. That's Milk Dud. That's my Silverback. Hey, good boy. And there's Brownie. And where's Pounce? Where'd the Pounce go? So, all the puppies are here. Pounce probably just ran off for a little bit. Hey, Brownie. So, that's the puppies. This is the outside in the beautiful darkness. Y'all probably can't see the stars and stuff. And now to head back inside and try not to make a whole bunch of noise because the chunk can sleep or let any of these bugs in. Yeah. And over to the laundry room in the darkness. That's the new little chicks that's starting our flock over here. Our flock that we had over at our off-grid property, we didn't replenish them because we moved over here, was trying to get everything all nice and set up. So now, oh, is that a bug on my neck? I don't know. There's something. But now we are starting anew, going to try and build up a flock of 50 to 100 chickens. So we got eggs and meat and all that stuff. We still got to get our get sheep over here. We have the Gallagher fencing and everything, but every time I get ready to go set things up, it's time to get deployed again, and no time to just throw the sheep over there and say, "Hey, family, what are you?" I don't know what type of fly that was, but I just plucked it and killed it and crunched it with my headphone case. Uh, the oh yeah, the sheep. I have to get the Gallagher fencing set up, then test it, make sure everything is working, get the electric charger thing set up, make sure that's working good over solar because I don't have the actual plug, but I could go to the farm store and get a plug and stuff from them. And I'm gonna need a waterer and a food thing to put out there for them. But I wanted to have a nice little rotation going before I say, oh, I got to deploy with Grindstone again and have uh, my wife and the chunk take over that responsibility. I don't want to just throw it and dump it on them. So it would be more burdensome than a joy of us growing our flock of all of these different things. I don't know if y'all heard her. She said, I appreciate it from the other room. So now it'll be chickens, sheep. We might get rabbits from my brother JT to, yeah, my wife over there. She she wants to get guinea hens, and but that'll just be added to the chicken flock. But my what is it? Rabbits. Rabbits for dog food. So we have a regenerative source of meat for them, and then we'll have to do some supplements, and that'll bring down our food bill. And you saw how many dogs are out there. Well, I actually only saw four of them instead of all five. But when they are here on probably like one to two of them, Milk Dud will stay here at the house and one of the puppies. The rest of them will go adventuring here on the mountain, and they'll be gone for like 4 days. Then they'll come back when they need food or they couldn't hunt and find an animal to take down, whether it's a rabbit or something like that. So, want to make sure that we're sustainable for them. I also have some more things that I need to order from Amazon so I can start my rain catchment here off of the roof. I brought the IBC totes over. Y'all saw that video maybe a month or two ago after somebody broke into property over there. But I have all of the IBC totes here. I have to clean those out and then try and get them under the porch. I hope that they fit through that door. If not, I might have to pry some stuff off, some of the wood paneling off for under the porch to get the IBC totes in there, and I have to level it and do all that stuff. Um, what else is it? Like, I have all the hoses because all of this stuff was supposed to happen on our off-grid property, but now it's getting moved over here. So I have to get change out some of the downspouts and get the first flush. Like it's like a ball float thing for the first flush to any dust, dirt, pollen, or anything. All that gets wiped away first, and then it will go into our rain catchment. So that's another thing that we're doing. Uh, I'm trying to think, what else did I have on the list? Oh, by the end of the year, I want to have another freezer and a uh, full beef put in the freezer. I don't know. It's a singular beef, but uh, I don't know if I was supposed to pluralize that or how you would pluralize that. I don't know, but want to get a cow or steer butchered and in the freezer. I don't think I'm going to do that myself because I don't have the equipment to lift it and do all of that stuff, or have the skills and knowledge to cut out and impart everything. So we'll have to budget and pay for that. So that's going to happen maybe by the fall. I'm going to have to reach out to some of my neighbors that run cattle and say, hey, I want some beef. And there's some local butchers that for very, very inexpensive rates, you can have the whole process done, vacuum sealed, and all of that stuff. So we got to get a freezer. We have to pay for the beef and then pay for it to be butchered uh, and all that stuff. So then we'll have a freezer full of meat. We'll have sheep outside for meat. We'll have chickens running around eating up all the bugs, and they will also be meat, and they'll provide eggs. There was some of our brothers that was talking about getting uh, getting these certain type of wool sheep that you can milk. I I'm just learning stuff about that certain sheep's milk is more nutritious than goat's milk or cow's milk, and it's a really good thing. So if we can get all the sheep here on the mountain and be able to milk a few of them and get all those nutrients and vitamins and all that other stuff and have chickens running around getting all the bug. Oh, I also want to do one of those bug things where you take you take one of these uh, you take one of these totes, you put some holes in it, and you can make like soldier fly larvae. Like you put some coffee grounds in there and food scraps and cardboard and everything, and flies will be attracted to it, and it'll just continue to make soldier flies and all of that. I've seen that for years. People, either people doing that or the concept of it. Like when I was still a truck driver, I would see people doing that. I was like, that's going on the idea list. So whenever I get to live out in the country, that's how I'm going to feed my chickens. So I'm going to be doing that as well as letting them just free range. And I want to have a nice secure coop because we have hawks and coyotes and all other types of stuff. And I have to teach all of my dogs. Well, Milk Dud knows. Brownie got an introduction to the chicks, and then the rest of the Silverback, he grew up around chickens and didn't mess with them. Uh, but the little puppies, they need a an education. Not you don't eat the chickens or else you get in major trouble. So they have to go through that education once these first set of chicks start making their way outside. Also, we have an egg incubator that came in before or while I was deployed in Mississippi. I haven't even taken that out the box yet, so I'll do an unboxing video on that. So we could just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Is it 36 eggs that can go in there? So if we could just keep turning them out, uh, another 36 eggs, however long it takes for them to incubate, and then get another set on there, and another set, and another set until we're just overrun with chickens. And uh, then who knows what we'll do? Maybe I'll give some to you, or have eggs for everyone. Put down by the road. Put one of those chickens. I mean, those stands out there with frozen chickens in them, or eggs for sale and all that stuff, and people in the community can ride by and get what they need, because food is getting scarce, especially fresh, free range food that's not pumped up full of all the drugs, chemicals, insecticides, and all of that. So that's what's going on planning wise. Why I've been so inactive on YouTube on my channel. If you all have been seeing my hands and my work on the Grindstone channel, on the Bear Independent channel, and shorts and different things on the Blue Collar President channel, thank you for understanding. I'm not leaving y'all high and dry. I've just been busy. So that's it. I am going to get to work. This isn't even one of the phones that I film on. That's why I look so fuzzy and stuff. I tried to wipe off the camera, but it still looks fuzzy. My this is a what is that? 13 Pro. Here's one of my 16 Pros, and I have another 13 in my pocket, and I have another 16 in that bag. Well, I mean, a 16 Pro in that bag. So it's a whole lot of stuff, whole lot of moving parts. And I'm planning to build out a podcasting studio for Bear Independent. We're seeing what else we need to make that happen efficiently. Like, so much research that since I've been back, that's all I've been doing is research. Getting a Blackmagic ATEM Mini. Was that Blackmagic ATEM Mini Pro, and a whole bunch of HDMI cables, and uh, USB C to HDMI, where you could still charge this stuff. The microphones we're going to use. It's a whole bunch of things. But when we make that happen, I'll bring y'all along for the journey. And I just thank y'all. Thank y'all for being subscribed. Thank y'all for commenting. Thank y'all for appreciating what I do. That's pretty much it. Shalom.